Hi, and welcome to the Changing Perspectives podcast, the show where we discuss a variety of topics, including grief, parenting, relationships, mental health, and pop culture. Join us and explore a number of changing perspectives. We're your hosts, Jenni and Josh Brennan. Hi, Jenni.
Hi, what's up?
Happy fall. Happy fall, y'all.
Yeah, but it's 75 out, I think, today. So,
isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. I don't know what we're talking about today, though.
Happy fall, y'all. Fall. It's a fall-centric episode. We're going to have some fun today.
So, episode 79, right?
Yes.
And what were our last few episodes?
All right. So 78 was understanding parent grief.
Right.
Very heavy episode. I
Right.
enjoyed the episode, though. I think it was a lot of great information about Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, but it was heavy.
And then I think the one before that was about depression.
It Gila? No, it was depression.
And I think the one before that was Gila and Dak. Yeah. Oh, no. We left Pixie in here.
Oh, no.
We're in trouble.
We have a cat and a dog now with us.
Okay. All right.
So welcome, everyone. We are live streaming this episode. Hello to everybody on the live stream. If you didn't get a chance to watch this, you're listening to this for the first time on Monday morning, the 12th, when this episode dropped. Be on the lookout for future live shows.
Yeah.
And you also, everyone, if you haven't done so, please head on over to changingperspectivesonline.com and sign up for the newsletter. Jenni, I'm enjoying your Wednesday wisdoms.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the newsletter comes out on the first of every month. A lot of great content and excellent items for you to check out, including all the great merchandise. As many of you know, we expanded our merchandise. Well, I say we, I mean Jenni. Expanded our merchandise. We have lots of different fun things for you, including some fall-centric types of things, like Happy Fall, y'all. A football-centric items, a T-shirt, sweat, all this stuff is available on multiple different types of products. And you have some Halloween stuff on there, so go check that out.
I know, but I might take the Halloween stuff down. Maybe I'll leave it up through this weekend.
Why?
Because it won't be here in time.
Oh.
Where are we at? It's probably good for one more week.
Do we have an option of like putting individual things on sale or clearance or something?
We do not.
That's interesting.
I know. That's a problem with our vendor. Not a problem.
Yeah,
one thing I wish would change.
Yeah. And for those, I'm sporting my Changing Perspectives mug again. It's my favorite. And I'm having a beverage in this today that is kind of part of this episode, a nice hot espresso.
Okay,
I drink hot coffee all year round, but we're going to talk about fall favorites today. But before we do that, I just need to let everyone know and remind everybody that Changing Perspectives is brought to you by BetterHelp.com. That's BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp is an online counseling resource who makes professional counseling accessible, affordable, and convenient. They offer 4 ways to get licensed counseling through video sessions, phone call, live chat, and messaging. Listen, as everyone knows all too well, these are challenging times, and the broad expertise of the BetterHelp Counselor Network could provide anyone struggling with life's challenges the help they need, anytime, anywhere. Whatever struggles you're facing, whether it's depression, grief and loss, anxiety, BetterHelp.com can provide you the counselor that's the right fit. In fact, when you head on over to BetterHelp.com/changingperspectives, you can fill out a survey so they can match you with a mental health professional that will meet your needs. Listen, you may not have access to the help you need where you are locally. BetterHelp allows you the opportunity to access resources from all over. So visit BetterHelp.com/changingperspectives. After signing up, you'll be matched with a counselor within 24 hours or less. Again, visit BetterHelp.com/changingperspectives. The beauty of live reads. Sorry about that.
That was a longer copy. Did you write new copy for that?
I changed it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was long.
That's part of our partnership with BetterHelp. Is we're gonna have some new copy and some new information to share. We encourage everyone to go check that out because everyone could benefit from a little extra help, right?
Right. So Cole is on our live stream on Facebook and says, my fall favorite is decorating for Christmas.
We're going there already, are we?
We are. Well, what's funny is this morning I said to you, hey, on November 1st, we're for sure decorating for Christmas, right? Which is usually a problem for you.
Yeah.
And you said,
I don't know.
Okay. We're winning.
I guess we can just dump.
Oh my God!
Wow! Jump right in. Dump me off the recording.
Is that an option?
That's funny. Let's dive right in. I love the fall. for many, many reasons. But I also love Christmas, but I like the fall. I like the non-Christmas fall, like all of this stuff. And I feel like with the rest of the world, Christmas has started earlier and earlier and earlier and earlier.
Yeah,
And
because life is getting crazier and crazier and crazier, so we just need something joyful.
true. Yeah, but fall's not joyful.
Fall is interesting. Fall is kind of all about death in a way, because fall is sort of the dying of trees, flowers,
But
life out
Okay.
there, right? But it is beautiful, right? There's beauty in
Right.
sort of the death of all of these things. And I
do you
did,
look
when
at
we
it-
lived in Colorado, I did miss fall because there wasn't
foliage.
really a fall.
no, there wasn't.
Yeah, it
No,
just was like-
not like New England.
It was spring and winter. It was
New
pretty
England
much it.
fall is something special.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Although we don't get in a car and go for foliage trips.
No, we
Well,
did.
because usually we're like on a
know.
football field all weekend,
know.
but we could go on a foliage trip.
But prior to football, we did a lot of fall type stuff, like apple picking, and we'll
Which
get to that.
okay,
but-
I don't know where we're going. With
what
this.
do you like most about the fall? That's my first question for you. Fall.
I don't. Let's see. Well, typically, I like watching our boys play their favorite sport
Yes.
ever. So usually, I'm sitting at a football field for 6 or 7 hours a day with a box of toasted Cheez-Its, which is not so healthy, but that's what gets me through. And I share. So I like that, and then watching football.
Yeah,
and
watching
just
football.
being cold. I don't like being cold, but that's what I think of.
You don't like being cold, but do you like bundling up?
No.
You don't.
I like being cozy. I feel like
Okay.
fall gives you permission to like sit in the house on a couch under a blanket and be cozy.
Yeah. You don't feel like you could do that in other seasons?
No, but
just
I
feel like
do
it's
because I'm
sort of-
always cold.
Something you do in the fall is
Yeah.
hanging out on the couch.
Yeah, I guess fall feels kind of slow, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not quite winter with all of the holidays. It's not dark and bleak like the dead of winter.
Right.
And spring feels kind of hurried.
Mm-hmm.
And summer, I don't know. Like, fall's my favorite,
Do you-
but I can't articulate why, which is making this a really great episode. Do you actually have content for
I
us?
do. Relax. We're good. Stay with me. Go with me here.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question. You said, fall is about things dying, and I get that. And I guess there's a whole month where we talk about All Hallows Eve, and
Should we let Pixie be a part? Come here.
yeah, you can put Pixie in the live stream if you want. But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think of the fall as a new beginning or no?
No.
Like we're in October right now, so I'm thinking like October. Not really, but if you go back to like September sort of can be a new beginning. Like the summer's over, school year starts.
Oh, yeah, for
TV
sure.
Seasons start so I think it can be like a new beginning.
Yeah, so I always think of that as like back to school is always sort of a bigger reset for me than
Yeah.
New Year's. I don't really like New Year's. I don't like the setting New Year's resolutions
Yeah,
and all
I'm
that
with
stuff.
you. Yeah.
But September has always felt like a restart. So I guess fall feels fresh and new and like a restart. And I don't know, it's just comfortable, easy.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
You're bored?
Yeah, with this topic. What are we talking
What-
about?
Why do you derail things like that? You just go. I asked you a question. You answered. Now we can move on to
Because this
something
is
else.
like when we play video games with the boys and there's no like mission or objective. Like, what's the point?
There is. I have things for us to do.
Okay. All right.
But you need to let me get into it.
Okay.
Can I talk about why I like the fall so much?
Sure. Yes. And people in the live stream can as well. Jilly is saying fall is good for introverts. Summer is too much pressure to get out and do things. Jilly and I are so on
Yes.
par. That's it. Yes. There's
Yes.
like permission to be introverted. Like, oh, it's too cold. Can't have people over tonight. Too cold. Can't
Yeah.
go hang out at your house because I don't like a fire. It's too cold outside. I don't know.
But I
It
do
is.
like fall get-togethers. I really do. Like fire, watching football.
I don't like fires.
Like a lot of the time.
Especially
I like
now
to
that we were
have-
woken in the middle of the night to our neighbor's house burning
Yeah.
the other
do we
night.
wanna-
No, but I'm
let's
a
not
little
get into
traumatized by that.
Everyone's okay, but there was a fire in our neighborhood. Yeah, Julie, that's a good point. But I do like fall get-togethers, like watching football together, enjoying some fall food together. Again, drinking beer, lighting fires. Like I like all that. I might like fall get-togethers a little bit better than summer.
What's the difference, though, between a summer get-together and a fall get-together?
The weather, what you're doing.
What are you doing?
Watching football.
What are you doing in a summer get-together?
Playing cornhole usually.
Oh, do you not really like cornhole?
No, I love cornhole, but I just enjoy.
You just like sitting and doing nothing.
I enjoy the fall for many reasons. One of which is getting together, watching football with friends, and just the four of us. The four of us are huge football fans. In fact, you and I were laying in bed watching the Thursday night football game the other night. That was fun. Mm-hmm. And watching Tom Brady get beat. Anyway.
There's something. Did he really not realize it was the fourth down? I missed that play.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Listen, he's still the GOAT. I don't care. We've had people listening to us from all over the world. Tom Brady's the GOAT. He's doing pretty well.
I think maybe he was the GOAT.
No, he's still the GOAT. He's doing pretty well for 43 years old right now on the Bucs. But he's dealing with some kind of crappy O-line. So listen, give him a break. He should have won that game the other night. Kristen said, "I love fall because it's the one season I'm not freezing or sweating. Mm-hmm. Sweat is the difference."
That's true.
Jilly said the bugs die.
Yes, that's true. Although the spiders come out, I feel like
spiders come out, and that's awesome because spiders are excellent. Fall's the one season I'm not freezing. I like that. Why did I see that comment twice? Oh, there. Oh, it pops up on the screen.
No, I click it and put it on the screen.
Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's like magic.
A lot less mosquitoes, says Kristen. Yes. And that's due to spiders. Yes. Well, partly. Mosquitoes don't like the cold, but spiders take care of pests. I like the fall because it's the beginning of something extremely special to me.
Is this where you get hokey?
I'm going to get hokey.
Okay.
Fall is you and I.
Aw, that's hokey. Yep.
We met, we met each other kind of before that, but we became friends and started flirting and dating in the fall.
I didn't like you, but yes.
Well, you liked me eventually. You didn't like me in the summer. You liked me in the fall.
I guess that's true.
At the end of the school year or whatever, you didn't really like me. We've talked about this on the show before. Mm-hmm. But the fall it's special because for me, it's the season you and I started dating.
That is so sweet and so cheesy.
Dating anniversary, being in high school football games together, playing in marching band together. My birthday. Fall was really fun in like high school, right? Because we were both dorks. Well, it's fun now.
But that was like the bit. I didn't play sports. I was never an athlete because I'm super clumsy, and that was never going to happen. But fall was busy. Like there were football games. We were doing field shows. Yeah. We were practicing after school. So I guess it was this busy, sort of lively time of year.
It was.
And I think maybe there wasn't so much pressure with school yet. So right. So I guess I have this like deep rooted love of fall, like fresh new beginnings, kind of fun. And football was always something fun too.
Well, and birthdays. So we have lots of birthdays in my family in the fall growing up. And then now too, we have birthdays all over the place.
Yeah, this is the first weekend our house is not decorated for a birthday in 5 weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
We had one on the 13th, the 20th, 27th. Yeah. So this is, I think, the first week in 5.
And we have my brother's birthday is coming up. Happy birthday to Paul, a couple weeks. And then my birthday like a week after that, as well as Jacob's, right next to my birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then we get into November, and my parents have birthdays. My sister has birthdays. So
we have our anniversary, our dating anniversary.
Yeah. Yes, as we just talked about.
Yeah.
And the day we got engaged is in the fall too. So the day we got engaged is in the fall as well.
Jilly is right. She said, "I left and you missed me," and Jenny thought it was sweet. That might have been the moment. So Jilly is referring to when she was younger. Jilly is Josh's younger cousin, really kind of like a younger sibling, and she moved.
She's my little sister.
Yeah, she moved to California, and that was probably when I started thinking like, "Oh, Josh isn't that much of a jerk," because he was really sweet and missed her.
I was a jerk before because I was a good musician. Let's just make sure that is...
No, you were a jerk because you were cocky.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Maybe I
And
was.
Today you're a jerk just because you're a jerk.
I'm a jerk right now?
Not in this moment, but in this current time period.
Listen, this is not a relationship episode. Do you want to dive down that path? I don't think so. I didn't prepare. I have some quizzes, but they're not relationship quizzes.
Okay.
My goodness. Yes. Yes.
All right. So we both like the fall.
We love the
so
fall.
we sync up on that. But can I talk about how when the kids were little, we would do the fall things like apple picking and pumpkin picking. I don't really think I ever liked apple picking. It just felt like something I don't really like apples. They make me sick.
I like the idea of
and I don't like apple pie. And you have to spend like $79 to get 4 apples. But you got cute pictures.
And yeah, that's true. They're expensive. But some of the other things related to apple picking, like some of these apple orchards have like a maze, or they sell different
apple
things,
cider
like
donuts.
apple
I take
cider
it back.
donuts and coffee and that kind of stuff. So that element is fun. I do like cider, like hard cider, some good cider in the fall, not the sweet stuff. No offense to the big mass produced like.
Oh, like Magners?
Well, no, Magners is the good stuff. But it rhymes with schmangry schmorchard. I don't like that one. But the good like European like UK
I like Down East,
ciders.
the ones that are in the
Down
can
East
that
is
you have to
okay.
shake.
Yeah, I like Magners actually.
Okay.
Anyway.
That just makes me think of Epcot. And
know.
so we've circled back around to Disney.
Well, that's the other part. We used to always go to Disney in the fall. There's like my Facebook memories in September made me so sad because there was like 3 years in a row we were in Disney in September. So Disney, my favorite.
At that time of year, Disney is all fall everywhere. Like the cute little Mickey pumpkins. Yeah, so I guess fall is really nostalgic.
It's really nostalgic. Okay. And thinking back to apple picking, Jenny, I remember one of the first times I went apple picking, it was just you and I when we lived in Boston.
I totally don't remember that.
I remember I have this visual memory of having the bag of apples in our apartment and in Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the fall itself, when we first lived together in our first apartment ever, that fall was so great. It's my senior year of college. We were, I was working at Starbucks. We had our own place for the first time. We were cooking together all the time. It was just,
we were planning for our wedding. Like we were getting
for a wedding. So that part, that was fun. It was stressful, but it was fun planning for the wedding. I just remember that fall, but a few months before we got married, in 2001 was just a memorable fall.
You know, it is, I'm remembering that yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I don't know, the week's, every day's a blur. Jacob was in this office with us and like a breeze blew in or something and he like sighed and we were like, what's going on? He's like, it just feels like football weather.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just this, I guess all of the four of us really love the fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I have prepared for us some BuzzFeed quizzes.
Boy, you really like those.
They're fun. They're good content.
Okay.
So I'm going to share the links to we have 2 quizzes.
I'm going to start writing
these
some
together. Okay.
Okay.
So do you have a phone or something?
Yes.
So I emailed you these 2 quizzes.
Oh, your mom says fall just means a long, gray, depressing winter season is coming. I was talking about that with someone at some point this week, that fall feels like the shortest season.
Yeah, it does.
And
especially when you people want to celebrate Christmas on November 1st.
But I think it has this sort of like impending sort of sense of ending to it as well. Like, it's almost over. And as the leaves fall off the trees, there's like this visual markation of it almost coming to an end. And on the other side of that is winter, which here in New England is the worst. And I actually think in your shot over your right shoulder, if you lean back, right there, I'm pointing to it like people can see, is my little sun lamp, which I highly recommend anyone in the Northeast get a sun lamp for the fall as the days start getting shorter and the winter rears its ugly head. Sort of makes up for that sunlight. I'm supposed to have a pen or something?
No. Oh. No, you can do it on your phone. Do you have your phone?
Yeah, but I was, okay. All
right. So did you see the links?
No. What links?
Go to your email.
Okay.
See, I asked if you wanted to do this before I hit record, and you said, no, that's fine.
I got it. Links. The first one?
All right. No, the second one. It says, what % autumn are you?
Ooh, I'm going to guess that you are 92%.
I might be 100%.
I'm going to guess you're 92, and I'm going to guess that I am 71.
All right. Those are good guesses. Let's see. All right. So the first question is, how do you feel about pumpkin spice? So we're both going to take this. So the options are: I absolutely hate it. I have no feelings about it one way or another. I'm not against it, but I think it's become a very tacky thing. I love it. Make everything pumpkin spice, please. If I could, I would snort lines of pumpkin spice in a Starbucks bathroom. That's funny. I actually have snorted lines of pumpkin spice in a Starbucks bathroom. So that is the first option.
Are we saying our answers?
I don't. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what to pick.
I guess people that are watching it can also post your answers in the little feed here. But just to pause,
let me.
Becky is asking, what does the sun lamp do? Becky, the sun lamp replaces the sort of depleted sunlight that you're getting during the shorter days, so it helps ward off seasonal affective disorder and signs of depression.
I just shared the link to the BuzzFeed article in the feed, so people can take it along with us if they want.
So here's my answer. I don't like these answers.
I know.
This is always my problem. Because I don't absolutely hate it, but I don't like it. So it's not, so I'm choosing, I have no feelings about it one way or another, but I don't really like it. But I don't hate it. I just don't like the taste of it. Okay. I do like a pumpkin spice. I like the scent of it.
Yes.
I love a pumpkin spice candle. I love smelling pumpkin spice coffee. Love the smell of like pumpkin spice donuts, pumpkin pie, but I don't like the taste of it.
Okay. So I'm selecting, I'm not against it, but I think it's become a very tacky thing. I actually do like pumpkin spice.
Because it's like this basic thing, right?
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Nope.
Okay. Basic. That will be edited in the editing process.
We'll just put an E on the...
I think you can say it. I don't think that's explicit. We'll figure it out. Okay.
Basic female dog. So I like pumpkin spice. I like pumpkin things like pumpkin donuts or pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin beer. But
pumpkin beer.
The pumpkin spice latte itself, in the OG, I mean, as everybody knows, I'm a 5-year Starbucks barista, so I used to make pumpkin spice lattes, and I feel like the current version of it anywhere, not just Starbucks but all the coffee places, just tends to be a little too sweet. It's just too much. And it's become kind of a novelty thing.
I love you, but this is a really long quiz, and if we're talking that long about each answer,
sorry.
Okay.
How next question? How hype do you get about sweater weather? So hype, I wish it was sweater weather 365. I love it. I look great in sweaters. I'm not really into cold weather, or I do not like sweaters or sweater weather. It's too cold, and sweaters are for frumpy losers.
So my new goal in life is to write a BuzzFeed quiz.
You should.
This is interesting. Okay, I'm going to go with so hype. I wish it was sweater weather 365 days a year. I don't like these options, but that's the one I'm going to go with.
I'm going to go with I love it.
These are not very good Likert scale options.
Oh, maybe in a different episode you can tell us what that is. All right, next question. How much do you like plaid? It's ugly. No one should wear it. This ain't 1992, pal. It's okay, I guess. It's not my thing. It's nice sometimes. I love plaid, and I look great in plaid clothing. And then the last option, all plaid everything.
I only like buffalo check plaid.
I don't know what that means.
I didn't think you did. So I'm going to go with it's nice sometimes.
I'm going to go with that.
It's the red, white, black one.
Okay.
But I don't ever wear it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any plaid, but I like it. I love the reference to like 92 grunge rock.
Which is coming back in style.
Yeah.
Not the grunge rock piece, although maybe. Jilly and I have the same answers so far.
Oh, nice. Of course you do. How about apple cider? No thanks, pal. I don't really care one way or the other. Love it, especially when it's boozy. Love it, especially when it's served hot. Yes, yes, yes. Give me all the cider, every kind of cider.
I'm going to go with I don't really care about it one way or another.
Okay.
Like sometimes, maybe one. It's sort of like how I feel about Chinese food. Like, American Chinese food. Like, maybe once or twice a year. I'm like, hey, I feel like that.
Yeah. I'm going to go with love it, especially when it's boozy. I like a hard, like, cocktail cider, like a warm cider with like whiskey or something in it. But I also like we just talked about, like hard cider.
I would just like the whiskey.
All right, ready? Next one. Want to go apple picking at an orchard? Dear God, no. Not really. Sure, that could be nice. Yes, that sounds delightful. I'm
going to go with not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with sure, that could be nice.
I would like to qualify it. Will it be crowded? Will it be hot? Will there be apple cider donuts?
That's interesting. I feel like every time in the fall, with the days we chose to go apple picking
Would be like a
it
day
was
like today when it's
hot.
75 and
Yeah.
hot and sunny.
But you want it to be, I want it to be not hot. I want it to be
You
chilly.
want to wear like jeans and boots and a sweater.
The Han Solo outfit.
Yeah.
Han Solo season.
I know what you're referring to. Yeah.
I think we talked about that episode on a different episode.
So I need more details. Again, I don't like the questions.
Okay. How excited do you
Ew,
get?
wait, hold up.
What?
Becky just said, I just saw apple pie flavored Kit Kats being advertised at the grocery store. That sounds disgusting.
That sounds too sweet.
Ew. Ugh.
Like all these like novelty fall inspired candies sound good in theory, but they end up, when you try them, they're just too sweet.
Okay.
How excited do you get when you see colorful foliage? All right, here are the options. I dislike it and avoid it as much as I can. I like it okay, but it's not exactly my favorite thing. It makes me happy and gives me a nice cozy feeling. I get really hype about it and go out of my way to maximize my autumn foliage experience.
Don't swear.
And lastly, I totally lose my S and can't stop Instagramming pictures of leaves.
It makes me happy and gives me a nice cozy feeling.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm changing my guess. I think I'm probably more like 42% fall
what's
based
up
on
with
my
you and
answers.
fall?
Oh.
I thought you liked it more. It's our season, Jenny. Do you like to get all cozy in a flannel blanket? Here are the options. Of course, who doesn't want to be cozy? Yes, I want to be cozy AF. Sure, I suppose.
Do you know what that
I
means?
know what it
Okay.
means. Sure, I suppose if it's chilly out. I know enough to know that we can't say it. And finally, being cozy is for the weak and flannel is for grungy weirdos.
I would go with the yes.
Yes.
I
that
want to
one.
be cozy as AF. Sorry.
I went with, of course, who doesn't want to be cozy?
Okay.
That's me. All right. How far in advance do you plan for Halloween? No, we haven't talked about Halloween yet.
Because I don't like Halloween.
It says, let's hold on.
Okay.
Let's answer the question first, then we can talk about it as long as you're okay with that. All right. Here are the answers or options. I'm basically planning for Halloween all year long. That's my brother. Maybe a couple months in
True story.
advance. I like to plan out elaborate costumes. Maybe a week in advance or a few days before. It's always kind of last minute for me. Finally, I do not care about Halloween at all and do not get dressed up.
Number 4, please. I do not care about Halloween at all and do not get dressed up. In fact, one of my friends yesterday posted a meme about like Halloween, getting dressed up for Halloween in your 20s versus your 30s. And I shared it because I was like, yes, that is so me. Because in your 30s, in your 20s, you're all like, you care about your Halloween and you're like this like slutty nurse, whatever. And then in your 30s, it's all yoga pants and like cat ears, yoga pants and a witch hat.
Yeah.
And I shared it and I realized I'm no longer in my 30s. And really, truthfully, in my 40s now, it's more about like a mug that has like a pumpkin on it. That's my Halloween
That's
decorations.
good.
Yeah.
So listen, can I talk for a second? Go
No,
with me
I
for a
mean,
second.
yep. Mm-hmm.
I love Halloween. Okay. It's always been a super favorite holiday for me. For a long time, it was my favorite holiday. I think it's probably become Christmas now. But
What? Say that again?
Christmas might be my favorite. I don't know. For a long time, it was my favorite. I love it so much. I love everything around Halloween, dressing up. At one point in my youth, I wanted to work in movies and be a special effects artist.
Mm-hmm.
I love doing the makeup thing and dressing the kids up and everything. Decorating the yard. I did that for a few years. But then this season, basically 6 years ago, became football season in a big way, and there was just no time. We're on the football field every day. When Halloween rolls around, we like had to fit that in around football practices. Sometimes
and for the past 5 years, Halloween hasn't been on a weekend night.
Yeah.
It's been on a weeknight, so it's
tough.
weird. Yeah.
And then as far as decorating, but because we had no time to get ready for Halloween itself, there's also no time to like get your yard ready. Like your yard, our yard is still summery right now as we go into the fall because this year's a little different, but usually you just didn't have time. For the past few years, I haven't had time to really celebrate. Maybe I'll go back to like being able to select basically planning for Halloween all year long, but I can't select that. But I do.
But why aren't you doing it now?
I don't know. That's a good question because I've gotten to this rut for the last few years, but I do love Halloween.
Yeah, I don't like Halloween.
I love Halloween so much, and that's why I'm resistant to like the November 1st Christmas switch because It's literally the day before. It's like, but I love Halloween. I'm mad it's over. And then suddenly it's Christmas.
But you don't get mad that Disney does that literally overnight. And we've been
No,
there for
no,
that,
no.
I think, twice, where we
I
saw
that because it's a novelty thing and you get to see,
like they literally take their Halloween decorations down overnight and put up their Christmas decorations.
Ready?
I don't like Halloween because...
Yeah, why don't you like it?
Well, because when we grew up in our town, trick-or-treating was outlawed.
Yeah.
And so you had to go to the crowded elementary school, and I don't like crowds. And
Yeah,
so
that
it
was
was
kinda
hot
crazy.
and overwhelming, and the lights were bright, and I think I have sensory issues, so it was like sensory overload, and I hated it.
Yep.
And then as I became a parent, it meant like rushing home from work, because trick-or-treating starts at like 4.
Yep.
It's dark. Rushing home, being worried that kids are going to get run over by cars, tripping on people's lawns, saying like, make sure you say thank you. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, trick-or-treating is kind of crappy.
But I think I could enjoy
As a
it
parent.
if it were on a weekend.
Yeah.
I am one of those people that
Well,
feels
I
like
like-
you should change Halloween to like the last Saturday of the month. So then it can be
I
like an
kinda do
all day
too.
thing.
Yeah.
And then kids can go trick or treating and not
Right,
have to
right.
worry about going to school.
But I like the whole, we used to do this. I don't have a mobile fire pit now. It's all built in the backyard. But I love being able dragging the fire pit out to the driveway and lighting a fire and having a cooler full of pumpkin beer and a
Yeah.
big bowl of candy, and that part was fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that in future years.
Well, we
Okay,
could.
ready?
Yeah.
Want to eat some candy
Ooh,
corn?
sorry.
Ew, no, what is wrong with you? That is disgusting. If you come near me with that candy corn, I will call the cops. Yeah, sure, okay. Yes, please, give me some candy corns. What is your answer, Jenny?
Again, I don't like any of these. I would say, yeah, sure, okay.
I knew you were going to select
Yeah,
that one.
especially if you get the bag of candy corn that has the little, some of the ones that have the chocolate on the bottom.
Yeah, very cute.
But then sometimes I'll eat the little pumpkin ones, and they're okay. I don't really like them.
Yes, please. I love me some candy corn.
They are better
I
than
love
the
candy corn.
Thanksgiving candy corn that you all found in New
Yes,
Hampshire
Brock's just,
last week,
You know
last
what? Jimmy
month.
Fallon just talked about this on
Oh, that
The
kind?
Tonight Show the other night. We found it in New Hampshire a couple months ago as stores started getting ready for fall stuff. But Brock's, the candy corn place company, put out a Thanksgiving flavored candy corn, like legit tastes like turkey and stuff. It's pretty gross. Pretty gross.
Yes, Jilly, that's pretty much what it is. She says, I always forget that it's bad and end up eating it anyway. Yeah. And Becky says she loves sitting at home watching, celebrating Halloween by watching scary movies, cuddling on the couch with a blanket.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I do like
might
that.
be this year
And
for
we,
us.
last night, that's what we did. We watched our family had a fight over which movie to watch because that is what the three of you do. But then we finally settled on a movie.
We're changing that moving forward.
And it's nice to sit and watch like a little Halloween movie
Yeah.
under a blanket. I don't like Halloween because people knock on the doors and then my dogs lose their mind.
Yes, that is true as well. Do you remember that?
And your mom says yes to candy corn.
Yes. Do you remember that Halloween when Everett was the lion barker? We got him a costume and it was
Oh,
a
yeah.
football.
That's in the shed. We should go get it.
Yeah.
We could put it on Norma Jean.
There's a bunch of Halloween stuff. in
And
the
there's a
shed.
cat ghost one we could put back on Pixie.
Next question.
Wish
Want to
that-
go on a hayride? Here are the options. A what? Yes. No thanks. Is this a sex thing? I just Googled this and sure, sounds like it could be fun. I'm going to go, what are you going to go with?
Well, I have questions. Is it at night? Is it during the day? Is it going somewhere? Will there be donuts? Is it haunted?
That's
That
a
will
great
impact
question.
all of my answers. So I'm going to go with, I just Googled this and sure, sounds like it could be fun.
You know what? I'm going to go with yes. I like hayrides a lot. I remember a haunted one I did as a kid. I was just talking about this with my mom the other day. I like hayrides. Yeah. Could
Okay.
be fun. All right, next. How much do you love mulled wine? Here are the answers. I'm not sure. I've never had it. No thanks. Ooh, I love it. And if I had to pick only one thing to drink for the rest of my life, it would absolutely be mulled wine.
Do you know that I don't think I've ever had it?
I don't think I ever have either.
Is it like wine with spices in it? Like
I think so.
Like the cinnamon stick
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
would put in cider?
I think
that
that's
actually
what it
sounds
is.
like I would try that. I assume it's red wine, right?
Yeah. I think
I'd try that.
I'd absolutely be willing to try that.
Okay.
But I might have a glass of red wine later. Are you just waiting around for any flimsy excuse to wear a scarf? Yes. Like, even if it's like 70 degrees but vaguely windy. Yes, and the weight is killing me. I have such beautiful scarves. Not really. And last, oh, hell no.
I'm going to go with yes, even if it's like 70 degrees but vaguely windy, because I actually have a whole box of them under the bed and I have to pull them out.
You look good in scarves.
Thanks.
I went with
Does anybody look bad?
I don't know.
Okay.
A scarf's one of those things that look great on anybody.
I think so.
What about hats? No?
No, I think some people can't wear hats.
You need to wear baseball hats more. You look cute in that.
People say that when I wear a hat.
Why don't you buy the Changing Perspectives baseball hat?
I should.
Yeah. I'm getting one.
Because I don't like them.
You don't like them?
Because the hat style that I like is only in the dark color. And so it doesn't have, so the logo doesn't look good, but maybe something else could go on it.
Oh, maybe.
Like by Jenni or lean into it. Or I'm probably going to make this weekend one that says I'm speaking. Maybe I'll get that.
You should get that.
We'll just lean into the politics a little bit.
Let's lean into it. I will buy that shirt. Next one. Be honest. Do you have any autumn scented candles? No way. How basic do you think I am? No. I mean, yes. Maybe one? Yes, of course I do. I have a lot of autumn scented candles. Apple cinnamon, fall leaves, pumpkin, you name it.
Yes, I have a lot of them. They're actually my favorite kinds of candles.
I love it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Fall scented candles are the best. Are you really into Oktoberfest? That's the next question. The answer is nope. I like beer or sausage, but I don't go out of my way for Oktoberfest. I get way into Oktoberfest. I am so hardcore that I travel to Germany for Oktoberfest.
Yeah, no, I'm a nope.
I'm going with I like beer and or sausage, but don't go out of my way for Oktoberfest. I like the idea of sausage, but I'm a vegetarian.
I guess I don't really know. Is Oktoberfest just like a German celebration of beer?
Pretty much.
And I don't even know what sausage.
It is. Yeah. And Wiener Schnitzel, is that a thing? That's sausage, right?
No, isn't that like fried, very thin veal?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Or pork?
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. Clearly, we're not
German.
German.
What are the German sausage I'm thinking of? Anyway, I do like Oktoberfest beer.
Maybe it is.
Like what's it called?
Somebody Oktoberfest.
What am I thinking of? Tell me.
I think the people watching are not going to tell you what the beer is.
Oh, they're talking. Folks on our live feed are talking about scary movies.
Yeah, I don't like scary movies.
Yeah.
Hi, you stop talking.
The Haunting of Bly Manor is out on Netflix, and I like The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. That was good. I want to watch that. Becky's talking about watching that. Okay, next. I'm sorry. You gonna carve a pumpkin or what? Nah is the answer. Duh. And maybe, who can say?
I'm gonna say maybe, who can say, because we have time this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
But I also feel really stressed and nervous about knives.
I like to think
stressed about deciding what to carve and nervous about knives because I'm afraid y'all are going to cut yourself.
You're funny. I like the idea of carving pumpkins. I've done a few in the past. I love that whole, there's like this been not resurgence, but this like popular push of the past few years about people like artists that
like
are
sculpting
sculpting pumpkins, and some of them are so amazing, and I've tried a few over the past, and I like to think I'm a little bit artistic, but I always have this idea in my head of what it's going to look like, and it doesn't turn out what I think, but I do enjoy it. But it's not something that I'm like oh, it's fall now, get me a pumpkin, you know. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you decorate your home with gourds? Yes, so many gourds. Maybe like one gourd, and F a gourd. Gourds have no place in my home.
I think I'm probably F a gourd. Gourds have no place in my home. Yeah, but
Why?
but I don't know, because I'm not fancy. But we did see a friend the other day, and she does such a wonderful job decorating for fall.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure she had a lot of gourds, and that looked great, and I did like it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna change mine to maybe like one gourd.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I wish we could. We don't. Yeah, we should have. I guess this would have been the season for us to decorate for the fall, but we just didn't.
Mm-hmm. But it's still busy. So
Yes.
even though we don't have football, we are homeschooling our children 3 days a week, and it's been working.
Yeah.
And Jack's our oldest, and I have been sick all week. So
And they have had sports, just not the regular, the normal sports. Is the fall your favorite season? No, it is in fact my least favorite season. No, I'm more of a summer person. No, I'm more of a spring person. No, I'm more of a winter person. Yes, no contest. I cherish the autumn months. And finally, yes, I genuinely wish it was fall all year long.
So I said, yes, I genuinely wish it was fall all year long because then I don't have to wear a winter coat. I'm not too hot. And guess what my score is?
What?
73.
No way.
What did I say? It was going to be like 71, 72?
Yeah. So I went with the second one. Yes, no contest. I cherish the autumn months. And my score is 85.
Okay.
85% autumn.
That's kind of cute.
If anybody on the live feed did the quiz along with us, let us know what your score is. Yeah. So I like that one. I'm 85%. Jenny, you're 73. That sounds about right. There are certain things about the fall I like a little more than you. But there you go. I have one more quiz for us. Do you want to do one more before we end this episode?
Sure. What are we at for time? Yeah, we could do one more.
We're good. We're been recording for 40 minutes. So
Okay.
Okay, you ready? This is the another BuzzFeed quiz. Again, let me share the link in the live feed.
Ooh, what fall food are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Dropping that link in the live feed.
Wait, I don't see the quiz doesn't show up. Where are the questions? Oh, I have to pick these. Oh, it's a different layout. I see.
Yeah, you ready?
Okay. I got it.
So, this is another BuzzFeed quiz, everybody. This quiz will accurately determine your favorite fall comfort food.
Wait, I want to guess first. What's yours?
Oh, I don't know.
What is a fall comfort food?
I don't know. Beef stew?
I know. Well, you're a vegetarian now,
Yes.
but that's what I have in
Crock
my
pot
crock
right
pot.
now.
Right. I couldn't sleep in the middle of the night, so at 2:00 I woke up and put stuff for beef stew in my Instacart.
That's funny.
And found a vegetarian stew for you.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
Maybe. I think fall comfort food is an apple cider donut. That's mine. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what the options are, but that's what I'm going to go
I
with.
think, like a stew or something like that, I think, for me. I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the first one is pick your perfect fall getaway. So here are the options. London, Stowe, Vermont, Jackson, Wyoming, Kyoto, Japan, Paris, or the Catskills, New York.
So they also give pictures. This seems to be a visual quiz. I'm going to go with Stowe, Vermont, because that looks really quaint and New England-y.
So am I.
And I don't think I've ever been there.
We were not in Stowe, but we went to Vermont one fall, and I think in college we were checking out the foliage. All right, pick a fall breakfast. Cinnamon rolls, banana pancakes, eggs and bacon, avocado toast, huevos rancheros, or apple cinnamon overnight oats.
I'm going to go with cinnamon rolls.
Nice.
Not quite sure why some of the other ones are fall options, but
I like avocado toast, but I'm not going with that. I'm going with my favorite, huevos rancheros. And I'm not vegan. I am a vegetarian, so that's a great vegetarian option
okay.
for me. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Pick a fall drink. Here we go. Pumpkin ale, mulled wine. There's the mulled wine again, Jenny.
Oh, it doesn't look very good, though, in that
Looks
picture.
more Christmassy in that picture,
Yeah.
actually.
It looks messy.
Hot cocoa, cranberry vodka mule.
That also seems like Christmas to me.
It does. Pumpkin spice latte or hot apple cider.
Pumpkin ale.
Absolutely going with pumpkin ale. But good pumpkin ale.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Pick a fall activity. Apple picking, pumpkin carving, hiking, baking, reading, or picnicking.
I'm going to go with baking.
Baking, interesting.
Yeah, because that feels like it's too hot to bake in the summer. And I guess I do bake in the winter, but that's more for like Christmas. But fall, it's just fun to bake.
I'm going with hiking.
Okay.
And I'm not really talking about hiking. I'm really talking about like a trail run. I love trail running, and something about trail running in the fall and winter. I've run a few races that way. Just a lot of fun. I enjoy it. In fact, I might do a little trail running this afternoon.
On the street?
No, at the park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Choose a bowl of soup. French onion soup, pho, like P-H-O, Italian wedding, tomato, wonton soup, or chicken tortilla soup.
I'm going to go with the chicken tortilla soup.
Yeah. This is a tough one for me. I think I might go with French onion.
So Jilly points out
I
that
like tomato, though, a lot.
I don't like tomato soup. Jilly points out that it's not your favorite, but which food are you? So she says she thinks she's probably a dish with like acorn squash. She goes good with
I
some
like
things,
acorn
but she's
squash.
not everyone's favorite. Jilly, I love acorn squash. And in fact, someone posted a recipe or a photo the other night of like a beautiful acorn squash roasted with onions. It looked fabulous.
I like acorn squash. I like butternut squash, too.
I like acorn better. And patty pan. What's that cute little one?
Huh?
Patty pan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's cute. We got it in
what
like
are the
a.
words you're saying?
We got it in like a farm box one year. We were like, "What are these?" And they're
Oh.
like cute little squashes.
Okay. I still don't know what you're talking
I'll
about.
find a picture.
Please
Okay.
do. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Pick a cozy fall home.
So there's nothing to say here.
Wow, there's nothing to say. I tried
Can I
to-
describe them? So the first
do.
one appears to be an outhouse on a lake. The second one appears to be
The other side of
a
the
slightly
outhouse.
larger outhouse with a bench out front. The other one appears to be a lake house, like a rustic cabiny one.
Okay.
Next one is like a brownstone
In a city,
In a
yeah.
city, and then like a little house in a neighborhood, and then
like a
like a
hotel.
condo.
Yeah.
Pick a cozy fall home.
Okay. So I like some of these woodsy ones, but I'm choosing the brownstone because, again, you and I at least used to live in the city, and I had so much.
I always wanted to live in a brownstone.
I had so many fun memories from that fall in the city. Yeah, I just remember like cooking with you, playing jazz, lighting candles. It's just lots of great memories. So
Okay.
I'm going with that one. Which one are you going with?
I'm gonna go with the nice lake house.
Okay.
Okay,
I want to rent that house. Can we rent that house?
sure.
All right, ready? Pick something warm and cheesy.
Already picked it.
Okay, here are the options: lasagna, grilled cheese, chili mac and cheese, cacio e pepe, vegan nachos, pizza.
Cacio e pepe. It's my favorite.
Yeah, you chose that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I'm going with vegan nachos. I like nachos in the fall just because of football and everything. I'm going with the vegan nachos.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Choose a dessert, Jenny. Apple turnover, cheesecake, looks like pumpkin pie, chocolate pudding, ice cream in any time of year, or cinnamon donut.
Cinnamon donut.
Cinnamon donut. I don't know what to choose.
Ew, I just got my answer. This is
Wait.
baloney.
Oh, hold on.
I won't share.
Okay. I'm going with apple turnover. I love a good apple dessert in the fall, especially with a cup of coffee, maybe a little a la mode. All right. So this quiz will accurately determine your favorite fall comfort food.
Fake news.
And what did you get, Jenny? Reveal it to us all.
Chicken noodle soup.
Oh.
Right? I feel so.
gross.
I guess
Can we go
that's
back-
kind of
can
me.
you go back to the other
What
soup?
can I change that will change it? Let's change my cacio e pepe to lasagna. Oh, it won't let you change it.
Okay. You have to retake the whole thing.
I don't have time
Yeah.
for that.
So I got... Well, read what it says, though.
Oh, you are a true classic and a caring and supportive person and friend. People are drawn to you because you know how to immediately make them feel at ease. Like chicken soup, you are good for the soul. You're talented yet humble, and you're always modest and grounded.
Okay, so that's the point of the quiz. It's not here. You get to eat chicken soup now. It's what food are you?
Oh,
to
wait.
Jilly's
So what
point.
does yours say?
Well, do you think
Oh, wait.
that's
So
accurate?
other people got some. All right. Cole laughed at me saying this is baloney. Becky got dumplings.
Okay.
Do you agree with the description of it, Becky?
Do you agree with your description? That's you to a T, I think.
I think that's a pretty general description of people.
Oh,
so I'm
that's not
curious what yours says. What does
BuzzFeed
yours
is
say?
magical. All right, so I got chicken pot pie, which I love chicken
Aw,
pot
thanks,
pie, but I
Julie.
don't eat it anymore.
I love chicken pot pie.
I don't eat it anymore.
I forgot about chicken pot pie. I forgot that was
Can you
a
make
thing.
it a vegetarian version?
Yeah.
So it says you're loyal and devoted to the people you love. You're the kind of person who has a big group of friends, both old and new, from all different places and stages of your life. Friends know they can confide in you and share your secrets because you're as trustworthy as they come. I guess that's sort of me. I'm loyal and devoted to the people I love, for sure.
All three of us?
I love more than just the three of you.
You love Lola.
That's true.
You're very loyal and devoted to Lola.
Very devoted and loyal to Lola and to Norma Jean, who's right here.
Notice you did not say Pixie, who's also right there.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot she was in here. She's not supposed to be in here.
I know.
She's not usually allowed into the recording studio.
I'm curious what the other ones say. We'll have to go back and take them and see. I'm sure that all of them are some version of like, you're a nice person. You're a good friend.
So Jilly wrote, Jenny's good for you when you need comfort. Jenny is chicken noodle soup.
Thanks.
I should write a book series that's Jenny for the soul.
I think that the chicken noodle soup for the soul people might come at you for copyright infringement.
Like All right. Well, I love the fall. We all love the fall. A lot of people love the fall. Summer's fun. Some other seasons are fun, but fall is my favorite. So I wanted to do this fun episode.
That was fun.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did.
You always second guess my ideas.
1,000%. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially when it comes to BuzzFeed articles. But
yes.
All right.
All right. Well, that was fun. I don't know what our next ones are. Our next topics.
I don't know. But should we end this episode and then we can hang out in the live stream for a second?
Maybe. Okay.
All right, everybody. Do you have anything else to add for us today?
No, just check the shop because I will be designing some stuff this weekend. So there'll be new stuff up there Monday when this episode drops.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Here comes the theme song. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for listening. For today's show notes links, you can check out those 2 BuzzFeed articles. I will drop those in the show notes. Please follow us on Facebook, everybody, at Changing Perspectives Podcast, and on Instagram at Changing Perspectives Blog. You can send us an email to info@changingperspectivesonline.com. You can also visit our website by going to changingperspectivesonline.com. And while you're there, don't forget to visit the shop to check out all of that great Changing Perspectives merchandise. Go ahead and subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode, and we will see you next time. Say bye, Jenny.
Bye, Jenny.
The Changing Perspectives podcast is produced, recorded, and edited by Dizzy Bird Studios. Copyright 2020. Please visit Dizzy Bird Studios on Facebook. Facebook.com/Dizzy Bird Studios.